Okay, I'm gonna do a little video about my van life expedite van. So anyway, this this is a Ford F350. I mean, sorry, a Ford T350, and I built this van from ground up, pretty much. I started doing the expedite thing, and it was just a shell, and I used to sleep right there on the floor with a sleeping bag, and that's where the whole thing started. I like, man, I can't do this. So I built a bed, and it took off from there. So anyway, it's not the prettiest van, but it's very effective for what I do. It's my job, and it's comfortable, and I got all the comforts at home when I'm on the road working. So anyway, this is my bed. It's 8 inch, sorry, 6 inch foam mattress, and pretty much just build a bench right behind the driver's seat, right there behind the driver's seat, and like I would, this is pretty much like a bench, and put a pry, and then put the mattress, and of course underneath it I put the fridge. I built it the height of the fridge, so this fridge would fit exactly in there. And this is just a storage cubby thingy. And here I installed, after a while I realized, okay, I need some power thing. So I did my research, and this is a 3,000 watt inverter, and this runs the fridge, and this goes to my sound system, and this goes behind the fridge to that extension also, where it powers up my microwave, which is just a shelf over the bed, pretty much. Um, Microwave works fine. I don't have to go to the truck stop to use their microwave. I have my own. Put some. These are just some little shelf for stuff. I was overheating, so I bought an air conditioner. I took it to a shop. Let me turn this TV off a little bit. So yeah, so I took this to a RV shop, and they pretty much cut the roof and mounted it for me, and I did the rest. I put the inside piece, and I ran the wires, and this is actually the wire for the air conditioner, and I wired it up into this outlet here. So anyway, this is a charger, just like your regular car charger, but it's just trickle charge, and right now the battery is at full and it's maintaining. So you'll have this green light come on. It says full and maintaining. When it's charging, you'll have a yellow light here. But this is really, really lifesaver. So my fridge, of course, can't do without your fridge, because you gotta eat. I don't eat the best of food, but yeah, got me some goodies in there, and the freezer works very well. Um, yeah, fridge does a good job. Okay, and these are just storage bins. You know, they put stuff in, all kind of stuff, epic stuff. I got pots and pans. This thing is awesome. My daughter actually bought this for me. One of my daughter. It makes a beautiful egg sandwich. Non-stick surface. Just plug it in. Makes egg. I got storage on here. Keep bags and stuff. I do like a week, 2 weeks on the road, and I'm back home. Back behind the fridge is where I put my batteries and stuff. I just this is a voltmeter, so I can lay in my bed and actually see what my batteries are doing. This is the heater. Why is the light on? This thing. This is. Where's my camera light on? Anyway, I don't know why the light is on, but yeah, this controls my heater, and that's a clock. It's actually a good clock. It's a satellite clock, so it changes time via the satellite. It shows you the outside. This is actually inside the van right now. It's 97 degrees. It's hot, but I'm parked in my driveway, so and it's 107 outside. So it actually shows the outside temperature and the inside temperature. This is the TV, and this TV is on a swivel. It's a 32-inch. It's not too big. It works, and it has an antenna system. Wires run to the front of the van. There's an antenna on my dashboard, and it does pretty good in picking up channels, I must say. You know, like right here, I pick up 30 something channels, and they're pretty much HD channels. They're really, it's a good TV. It's really a good TV. So a lot of places I go, I have, TV locally. It's also a smart TV, so I can use the internet off my phone and get Netflix, or I can cast my phone to it and watch Netflix that way. A bunch of different ways. This little table I bought at Walmart, and this was the original table. Well, it is the original table. Still works, but it's bulky and it's not that strong. But push it up, it's out of the way. I came up with this idea. So this table in Walmart is like a computer desk type thing. Has this little button underneath here. You push the button, and it goes flat. So it's out of the way. Remember, this is a work truck, so I have to have space for my cargo. All right. So inverter gets power from external source or show power, and fridge get power from batteries. Inverter charge batteries. Okay. So does a microwave, and the TV gets power from battery. The air condition only gets power from the show power or generator, whichever one. Right now I'm at my house, so I'm plugged up to my driveway, to my house. We got a little light here. It's obviously the roof light will time out. This van is equipped with ear ride. So when my freight is like really, really heavy and my back of my van goes down, then I can pump it up with this. I have a remote control I use in the cab. It works really, really good. It brings the van to a really high position, or I can level it, or all that great stuff. Okay, so that's just a storage thingy. This is my diesel tank. It's so funny. I'm going to pick up loads, and people would think that's pee. I don't know how I would get to pee up there and save my pee here, but I guess they see this and think it's going out somewhere, but trust me, it's diesel. It's not pee. And it goes to this pump and supplies my can't do without. Absolutely die if you don't have this heater. It's like the S-Bar, but it's the Chinese knockoff. It's a $150 heater. The S-Bar is like $2,000, and to me that's actually better. It's a little bigger than the S-Bar. Beautiful, and all you have to do is set your thermostat to whatever temperature you want it to be, and that's it. Forget it. This is antenna boost thingy, so it's right now I'm not even getting full signal. and I have about 32 channels here. But if it goes to green, you'll get about 60 channel. But it works really well. Yeah, so I put the E-tracks on the floor, of course, because it makes for better tie down. You know, to the back of the van, I won't even mention what that thing is. It's my face. It's drain water from outside the van if I want to dispose of any water or whatever. Fire extinguisher, yeah, like the fuel tank, a little storage cubby here and there and whatnot. Okay, so my BMW i3. Pretty. I love my car. Yeah, so this is what the van looks like. It's not the prettiest van, but like I said, I sleep like a king in that bed. Really comfortable. I got air conditioning. I got heat. I got TV. I got a microwave. I got fridge. I mean, what else would you want? You know. Okay. That is another one. That's a ProMaster. Unfortunate. It's not a Ford, it's a ProMaster. But that's one of my van. I got a fleet of 6. This is the Ford. Of course, I do Bolt Express. This is, I tried so many different ways of getting my generator to work on the back of this thing, so I can actually load my freight with no problem. And I found this online after tried about 3 different styles, and they were pain in the ass and they just didn't work. Found this one, works beautiful. This actually swings all the way around and the door goes all the way around, so you open your van like you have nothing on the back of it. The doors will swing all the way around to the sides, and then the generator will go to the side. So there's no blocking, there's no obstruction of the freight. This is a Champion, puts out 45. You really need something like this to run that air condition, because, Lord have mercy, I've tried many of these too. And yeah, if you don't have something powerful as this, that AC will trip. That camera didn't come on the back of the Ford, I actually put it on there. So, that satellite clock thingy that shows the temperature on the outside, this is how it gets that white little plastic thing. It's where it's picking up its signal from. So it tells you the outside temperature, and it tells you what it's forecast for rain and all that crazy stuff. It's really a nice clock. Okay, so I put this in here. This is what goes to the outlet inside the van. And, when I'm on the road, of course, I plug it up to my generator, but now I'm home. So this is going to my house. And if you look under here, I don't know if you can see all this rust and stuff, but that's my airbag. For the airbag system that I was telling you about. It really, that's a can't do without, if you're in this expedite thing, because putting the 3,000, 4,000 pound in the back of this van, especially you want to, I keep my load at the tail, so it's easy for them to take it out versus pushing it all the way in the van. And the back of the van just squat, but that is a lifesaver. Okay, so coming around to the front, this is a Ford. I had this installed. I actually bought this online at a Ford accessory store website. I paid $90 for it and took it over to the dealer, and they flashed. I can't show you my combination, but whoops. Oh, I don't remember. Okay. There you go. Okay. That is nice to have. I put them on the Fords because sometimes I just don't have the key and I can't be bothered. Okay, coming inside the front of the van. Okay, this is a curtain that separates. This is a blackout curtain, and it is absolutely necessary, and it's the best because it keeps the heat from the front of the van from going into the back and vice versa. But you know, I just pull this curtain here. I got these little things that, you know, DC, you know, make it stick together. But yeah, when I'm ready and I'm in the van, I can walk through here and just climb over the bed. And yay, I'm back in my bed and in the back of the van. Okay. That's the antenna. That black thing on the dashboard is actually the antenna. The cables are run along this in this thing here and goes up here and goes up here and goes around to the back. So the wires are hidden, but that's actually the antenna. Okay, this radio, awesome radio. It's an Android radio. Did not come with the van. I upgraded. Actually installed that myself. So bought the radio for $200 and something on Amazon. It's the best radio ever. It is actually. Let me see. Do I have the key? I didn't want to make a long video. I don't have the key, so you can't see it. But it's actually just like an Android phone. So every app you can put on your phone, you can put on the radio. And you might be wondering, well, yeah, but how are you going to do that if you don't have internet going down the street? But yeah, I do have internet going down the street. Because this van is a hotspot. This van actually comes with Wi-Fi. Actually, I made it that way because I installed this thing. That's a T-Mobile sync-up drive thing that comes with hotspot. So once, you know, I start the radio, turn the radio on, it automatically picks up the Wi-Fi from off of this thing. So the radio is now live. I can use Google Maps for my GPS, all my apps on my phone I have available on there. You know, I listen to Sirius Radio. You can watch YouTube, you can watch Netflix, you can do anything. Of course you wouldn't do that when you're driving. No. I never do that. Never. It's only listen to music. Okay. Nice shelf up here. I got a soundbar system up there, which people, oh Lordy, this is like a party bus up in here. And I got the subwoofer back here, this thing, and it punches up. Yeah. Party time. Okay, so this switch actually cuts on my light bar in the front. And coming around to the front, that is the light bar under there. That thing is like ridiculously bright. Changed all the lights are LED. LED here, LED here, and I have LED in the back. The air conditioner is on top, way up there. The air conditioner on top, way up there. And let me just show you what's under the bed. That's a view from the side door. Yeah, junky, but this is underneath the bed. Storage bin, tools. That's the sound box. Those are batteries back there. 3 deep cycle battery. They really. You buy the Marine Pro. I get these batteries at Advanced Auto. The Marine Pro deep cycle battery. They last a long time. Go without charge for a long time. But I can also charge from the generator or shore power, or I can charge while I'm driving down the road. I'm gonna show you that. So I have a switch that I can cut on and off when I'm driving. BMW i3, yay! Wife car, okay. Daughter car, yay! Wife car, Okay, so back here, this little switch here, I can actually reach when I'm driving and grab it. This cuts it on. So if I turn this switch on, like this, if It's in that position. Now it's connected to the front battery, which therefore will get charged from the alternator while you're driving. I keep it off most of the time because I don't want to put strain on my alternator. But, you know, because the battery do hold a charge for a long time, but there's times when I do need to put charge in them when I'm driving for 6 hours, you know, because I'll run a trip and I'll drive 6 hours or more. And, you know, there's times when the fridge is back there running all the time. So, you know, I do cut it on maybe for an hour or two, you know, run these batteries back up to charge and then cut it off again because I don't want to fry my drive battery, which is underneath the seat here. It will fry the battery because it's taking constant power to the back and it has to run through the front, which the front is already charged. So you're running constant power from the alternator through the drive battery into the auxiliary battery because they take longer to charge up and the fridge is running. So you'll fry this one, which I have done before. I learned the hard way. So that's why you want to have this switch and occasionally charge on and off. You just got to know what you're doing. Yeah, so that's my little van life / job work thingy. Yay. And I love it. I have this one here. It's set up the exact same way. It's only difference is piece of crap ProMaster versus the Ford. This is the EcoBoost 3.5 V6 EcoBoost engine, which I mean, if you don't know what that is, go look it up. But I'm telling you, it runs like a sport car. It really does. All right, that's my little video. I hope I gave some people some ideas. Bye.